I welcome you all for another magical day. Let me see who all are having magical diaries, miracle diaries. My diary is here. Nobody has the miracle diary? Very nice. Kartika. Very good, Ranu. Miracle diary, Dimpy. Good morning.
Miracle diary, ma'am, here.
Wonderful. So handy. How many
Good
miracles?
morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning. How many miracles, Dimpy?
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. I just think, ma'am, they are around 360. 360.
Wonderful. Clapping for Dimpy. That's wonderful. Anybody more than 360? Geeta, where is your diary? How many Kartika? How many Padmaja?
Ma'am, 100, ma'am.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Ma'am, 191, ma'am.
Congratulations,
Wow.
Kartika. I'm proud of you.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
beautiful. So,
Because of you, ma'am. You only.
but you are making them. So you're writing them. Everybody is learning, but everybody is not having miracle diary. Geeta, how many miracles?
150, ma'am.
150. Look at that.
Yeah, ma'am.
Why the percentage is low? It's not low. It's quite good. We are how many here? 17. And how many are created?
Yeah, that's too
One, two,
correct, ma'am.
three, four.
I will back up, ma'am. I will
So
back up it. I will back up it.
wonderful. So look at that.
Yes, ma'am.
जब मैं पढ़ाती हूँ तो सबको पढ़ाती हूँ ना मिरेकल डायरी.
हाँ, ma'am.
कुछ ही लोगों के पास क्यों है, बाकियों के पास क्यों नहीं है? They are taking life very ordinarily. So knowledge alone is not enough. When we implement the knowledge is where the magic lies. So I'm proud of those who've made it, and I encourage those who haven't, make it. Where your focus goes, it grows. Isn't it? So who has made the miracle diary? Where is your focus? Focus on creating miracles.
This is my miracle diary.
Wonderful. How many have you written, Ashwini?
Just starting journaling, ma'am.
That's not called miracle diary.
Then
Miracle diary is a
write
miracle
miracle.
diary
Okay.
wherein we write our miracles.
Okay. Just a miracle happen.
What's that?
Okay.
Did you say you created miracle?
Mm.
No.
No.
Did you find the difference?
I'm attending free webinar.
Since how many days?
Since 15 days.
So you have no miracle in 15 days?
Yes. I'm being confident.
That's a miracle?
Yeah, literally. It's for me.
Awesome. We congratulate you and we thank you for
Thank you.
understanding that this is
And
a And what more? So people are changing, right? Even if you get the confidence, how valuable it is. Can I request everyone to open the camera before we begin? Good morning, Rachna. Good morning. Rachna also is a magical girl. She always have magic miracles to share. Thank you everyone for opening the camera. So how do you want to begin your day today? Do you want to begin with promising yourself that you will have your miracle day for those who haven't got it yet? And for those who have, they will go beyond their expectation. You understand what is beyond? Beyond means we have to create 3,650 miracles this year. Are you with me?
Yes.
Then you have to have that miracle diary. Where focus goes, it grows. If you don't have a miracle diary, you will not write it. When you will not write it, you will not attract it. You remember, dahi kaise banta hai? Thank you, Rachna. Thank you. Wow. Show me your diary. I believe in practical. There it is. Congratulations. So can you see? Most of the people who have diary are only the paid ones. Can you see that? The value comes when we invest time, money, focus, and space. TMFS.
Ma'am, I had to add on few more miracles, so I've completed 360.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And Dimpy is the same person who had lots of troubles, who had many challenges in her life. But where focus goes, it grows. The moment she changed her, there is a shift in her mindset from complaints to miracles. Now she doesn't have complaints. And whenever she has complaints, she writes miracle. Is that true, Dimpy?
Absolutely, ma'am.
Because when the life is tougher, a bigger miracle is bound to happen. That's how life is. And if we want to, yes, Rachna, go ahead.
Yesterday, I had to go for a wedding, but I made sure I did my affirmations by the evening and the gratitude and whatever my tasks were, because I knew I would come late in the night and I would just go off to sleep. So I did all my tasks. And ma'am, can you imagine, ma'am, my son, he's in Germany. Like I told him that you must write down your goals. And ma'am, I was so shocked. He shared his entire list with me. And now, like, he's got his exams coming. So he makes a day-to-day plan. From this time to this time, I'm going to study this. And ma'am, at the end of the day, he even shares that, ma'am, mummy, 95% of it I have been able to achieve. I felt so nice, and that he's also doing the same thing. So,
And
ma'am, thank you so much for inculcating this habit in us so that we can even teach our children. So,
that,
so grateful to you, ma'am.
thank you so much. That's what my dream is. Bang on, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Reaching your children through you is the main aim.
Yes, ma'am. And so, ma'am, so correctly said, because, ma'am, what's happening that when we were like very pessimist and negative, that was showing in our environment of the house also.
Exactly.
And ma'am, with the art change in the attitude and with the practice and the everything that we are doing in the morning and the evening sessions, ma'am, what's happening that we are becoming more positive and the environment around is becoming positive. Ma'am, I shared yesterday also that I'm receiving money. Money is coming. I don't know from where it is coming, but it is coming.
You
So it
remember
is quite
last
a,
to last Saturday? I said
yeah,
the same thing to you.
Yes,
And
yes,
still
ma'am.
that money is coming.
Yeah, ma'am. So surprising. And from what all sources, it's unbelievable, ma'am.
Wonderful.
And
So-
this positivity all around, everybody in the house is happy, the grandchild, the son, we are spending time together, quality time together, ma'am.
You know what
My
happened?
son yeah, ma'am, son is making juice for me, he's sitting with me. I mean, this is because of the change of the shift in me, ma'am.
Yeah, you're the source. You
Yes,
are
ma'am.
responsible for it.
Yeah,
If you
ma'am,
are
thank
Yes,
you
ma'am,
so
the environment is the same,
yeah,
but I think we
I
have
agree,
changed
Rachna. I
ourselves.
agree, Rachna. What you are saying is absolutely right because even I've been experiencing that.
exactly
Things are more cordial and they're more something that we can, just get away easily.
wonderful, wonderful. What
So
more
thank
can
you,
I
ma'am.
ask?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dimpy. ये और क्या चाहिए दिल में दिन जिंदगी में? When people around you are fulfilling their dreams is the most happening moment for you in your life.
True, ma'am.
And you know, the moment you change, things around you changed, you won't believe after 1 year you're going to be home. You won't recognize yourself. From where you started the journey, you're going to forget every damn odd thing which you were always stuck with. And now life has become so easy and so simple, isn't it? It was complicated when things were not going our way. Now we are the same, but things are going our way. The environment is changing, the thought process is changing, the beliefs are changing, the new habits have come in. It's so fulfilling, it's so comforting, it's so satisfying. Is that true?
Ma'am, to the extent that I have even attracted a good domestic help for myself, ma'am, which I've been wanting for last so many months, ma'am.
That's
So,
it.
and
Dimpy, I'm also in the queue. I'm also trying to do that.
You don't have to try to do that.
Hoi nahi raha. So what do? I started manifesting, ma'am, and I got it.
Will you believe it that today in the morning, the first thing came to me was Neil Goddard. Neil Goddard is now I'm listening a lot because he's made things even more simpler. And the way he, kind of taught me was he has given so many examples. Though he's coming from Christianity, it doesn't matter. Sometimes we resist knowledge, thinking biased, like, no, it should come only from Hinduism or Sikhism or things like that. Because God is an energy. You learn from anywhere. They are teaching you the same thing in all the scriptures, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
But if we have a resistance to listen, then we are losing the opportunity. So it was a beautiful topic. I wish I can share that. The heading was very, encouraging. Yes. It was how I relax and trust the universe. The words are very, very simple,
Yeah.
but the teachings are so deeply engraved in me that I couldn't stop. It was for 1 hour, 25 minutes, and I could only complete 48 minutes till now. But what do I mean to say? When you are right, you get the right things, and the environment changes 360 degree.
True,
And
ma'am.
had been my question for some time. Like when I get when I got cervical these days, I was wondering that what in me is creating this pain? What is in me that is going to release my levels of reaching to the next level? You know what? I say that when the life goes tougher, the miracle is bigger. Do I say that?
Yes, ma'am. All the time.
Ma'am, it's just like greater the risk, bigger the return.
Exactly. So true. So I was thinking that what's that in me which is attracting it? And I was sure there is something bigger is going to come out of it. And it did, because I learned my lesson that there is something still to release from me, which is why this pain is occurring. And in the morning today, Anil, I'll just take your raise hand. Just give me a moment. And in the morning today, I was not able to even exercise. I didn't want to do exercise. I know everything how to release this pain. I was making efforts, but it was not releasing. It was something big to release. And today I got that answer. This Neil Goddard was a gift to me today to understand that manifestation is so damn easy, so damn easy. And the teachings I've taken you to the levels of understanding manifestation has already taken us so deep, all of us, isn't it?
Yeah, ma'am.
We all are going
Yes.
deep, but
Yes, ma'am.
still is much deeper, which we are unaware. And by mistake, even I'm making those mistakes because to go to the next level, there has to come some difficulty so that I dissolve more negativity from my body and then raise up my standard. Yes, Anil.
Yeah, I want to share. Good morning, everybody. I want to share a miracle.
Good
It's a
morning.
Maha miracle, like a Maha Kumbh. It's a
One,
Maha miracle.
that's amazing.
I have been working with the company for last 7, 8 months, and I have not been very happy with the role given to me because it was not in my domain area. And somewhere I was very uncomfortable, and I was telling to the universe and manifesting कि मुझे मेरी विश का जॉब दो जो मेरी डोमेन में है. And you
Mhm.
will not believe it. Last Saturday, I got a call from a company जो मेरी wish list company थी. मतलब wish list तो नहीं कह सकते, but जो मेरे domain से related थी.
Wonderful.
And and Monday में something happened wrong with the present job.
Okay.
So मतलब एक job हाथ में आया, and then the current job में I was not very happy and all. So this miracle happens. And I was telling the universe कि how much you take care यार. मतलब Monday को कुछ होना है और Saturday को कुछ अच्छा हो गया मेरे साथ.
Yeah.
So this is miracle in my life.
Yeah.
Because my
Congratulations.
present company बोलती है नहीं हमारा बजट कम है हम आपकी सैलरी 50% कर रहे हैं मैं what the hell is happening here और सैटरडे ही मेरा उससे पहले ही मेरा कहीं इंटरव्यू हो चुका था
So
so this
that's
is the miracle Romi ji and I don't
uh,
know how to say
I can
thanks
I
to
can
you thanks
imagine.
to universe
Yeah, I
because
can.
I have not been very active for last 4, 5 months और मैंने वॉक भी बंद कर दी थी मैं इतना नर्वस था डिप्रेशन में था मतलब वॉक मैंने 2 दिन से वॉक भी स्टार्ट कर दी नया जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी भी आ रही है पुराने जॉब
One,
से भी पेट छूट रहा है सो ऑल गुड थिंग्स हैपनिंग नाउ
wonderful. More power to you to achieve all your goals and dreams.
एंड आई एम बैक विद यू नाउ अगेन आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग टाइम
Thank you so much. God bless you and wish you huge prosperity.
थैंक यू रोमी जी फॉर लिसनिंग टू
Bless
मी
you. God bless
एंड
you.
थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी
So it's so nice to hear that, even at this age, we are getting the jobs, we are getting miracles, we are
या
getting money. It's really, really astonishing. But gratitude is the key.
ग्रैटिट्यूड इज द की आई एग्री
Yes. All right. With that miracle, is there anyone else who wants to share?
Ma'am, I want to share, ma'am.
Go ahead, please.
Ma'am, I got a good amount of money yesterday from universe. And ma'am, I spent, I've been wanting to go spend time with my mother for last so many days. And yesterday I made it. I spent the entire day with her, ma'am, had lunch with her, and I left her with all smiles, ma'am. So I'm so happy to see her happy, ma'am.
So
And
happy.
this compassion has come from you, the way you've been looking after your parents.
Yes.
So I'm trying to pick that habit of yours, ma'am.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And your parents get annoyed. You don't even understand for what reason. But it's a way of universe for you to get to the next level. if I was out there only, it was not kind of, you know, I have no TV in my house, number one. So TV is bombarding with the negativity. I lived there with my mom, parents for quite some time. But what I could see was only negative coming out of the TV.
I fully agree.
For some people, like for my mom, it's an entertainment source. So she's right. She wanted to watch that. But to be honest, it was bombarding my brain as well. Not even looking at that, not even listening to any nonsense of it. It created that havoc in me. And then universe has its own ways for you to come out of that situation. Though you're not happy because your wish is to be in the tough life where God wants you to be comfortable. So we don't understand. But whichever the way it happened, I didn't have this much of regret or disappointment that what it is. So thinking that everything will go this way, nothing went that way. And again, I've got the freedom to work on my own ways.
Yes, ma'am. So true, ma'am. And ma'am, the 21 habits, what happened day before I had gone for lunch, ma'am. And there somebody was talking about my past. They were wanting to check, you know how people are. Free
Mm.
ke maze.
Yeah.
So then, ma'am, I remembered your this thing that for just leave the past and go ahead, ma'am, in one of the habits in
Yeah.
relationships. So,
Yeah.
ma'am, I told that lady, so I told her, listen, let's talk about what's happening at the present and future. Gone days are bygones. So she did not know what to say, ma'am.
Wonderful. That's
No, it
really.
was like, she was like, mouth open that what do I say to this woman?
And the best part is, the more we are getting towards the other side of the age, the
Yeah.
more we are learning. It's so fulfilling.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Ma'am, and you think that people are so shallow, ma'am. They have nothing else to, but I mean, they don't want to go ahead in life.
that's okay. That's their journey. We have to
Yeah.
learn that we are blessed, that we have got that vision,
Yeah.
that we are not the ones who want to stick to that life. We want to make difference in our life as well as in the lives of the people around us. Imagine, Dimpy, you changing one life of yours and your family, even your third generation, second, third, whatever it is, first, you, second, yeah, third generation is changing. How beautiful it is. And then what we are passing on as a legacy.
Yes, ma'am.
It's mind blowing. That's
Ma'am,
how.
even in the evening sessions, ma'am, the catch lines that you give, like day before yesterday, you had given, whatever we think the most, we attract the most. So,
Yeah.
ma'am, these catch lines they have sort of, they've got engraved in, at least in my mind. I note those catch lines of yours. They are so much, you know, giving us so much of insight.
They are called anchors, okay? They are
Yes,
called,
ma'am.
in NLP language, they are called anchors. And
Yes,
those
ma'am.
anchors are rewiring our subconscious mind. You know what is rewiring? Rewiring is creating new neural paths. If you're walking on the old programming of your brain, हिंदी लैंग्वेज में भी आ जाएगा, पर आपका सबकॉन्शियस माइंड इंग्लिश में भी सब समझता है. आप अपने आप को लिमिट करते हो ये सोच के कि हमें नहीं समझ में आ रहा. आपको समझने की जरूरत नहीं है. अगर आपने सरेंडर कर दिया और अलाउ कर दिया यूनिवर्स को, भाई, subconscious mind, it's your duty to listen to my command. Then that will work for you. So हिंदी इंग्लिश कुछ नहीं है. यहाँ पे तमिल बैठे हैं जो बात नहीं करना चाहते किसी और लैंग्वेज में, वो भी समझ रहे हैं. ओके. So be in the energy. Everything in the universe is energy. We resist, हमें लगता है कि नहीं भाई हिंदी नहीं बोलेंगे तो समझ में नहीं आएगा. तो ये आपकी लिमिटेशन है. आपके सबकॉन्शियस माइंड को कोई भी लैंग्वेज समझ में आता है. और आपको समझना जरूरी नहीं है, आपके सबकॉन्शियस माइंड को समझना ज्यादा जरूरी है. अगर आपका सबकॉन्शियस माइंड समझ गया, वहां पे रिवायरिंग हो गया, you don't know what miracles you will create. But because we limit ourselves, हिंदी में नहीं होगा तो समझ में नहीं आएगा. अरे बाबा नहीं समझो, बैठे रहो, ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाएगी जिंदगी. समझ गए? Yes, Shilpi, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. Good
Hey,
morning,
good
everyone.
morning. Good morning.
Ma'am, actually, I'm in a rush to get ready for my office. So I wanted to share the 10 intelligent traits that was given as homework from yesterday's chapter.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so I could write 7. Yeah,
Wonderful.
I could write only 7. Couldn't reach to the point of 10, but
Doesn't
still.
matter. Even 7 is a big enough.
Yeah, so I want to share whether I'm writing in the right way or not.
Go
So
ahead.
just I wanted to
Yeah.
share with you, with everyone. I'm intelligent enough to soon gather myself and be back on track and look ahead. In comparison to earlier when I used to engulf myself with lower negative emotions. But now I'm intelligent enough to switch over sooner and faster.
Wow.
I'm intelligent to understand the flow tune of the person in front of me. I'm able to relate thought process and so accordingly am able to withdraw myself if not comforting, gelling up in that comfort zone.
Amazing.
I am intelligent enough to sense what the person in front of me wants and desires from me. By looking into the eyes' facial expression, I am able to analyze the person's expectations. I am intelligent to hold on to the intensity, drive, and steer my path, despite of challenges, setbacks. I have never despite of these challenges and setbacks, I have never lost the zeal, though may be triggered at moments, but I keep marching ahead.
Beautiful.
I'm intelligent enough to keep my stuff handy nearby my bed, like prayer beads, mobile alarm clock, sweater, cardigan, and all organized for easy access in the morning. I am intelligent to use waste papers, printouts from my printer in my office, for making rough notes or using them for rough work. I am intelligent to cook food by using utensil for making 2, 3 dishes at a time, by using less time, less fuel, and maintaining cleanliness. This will be
Wonderful.
enough.
Wonderful. How much you felt empowered writing this?
Oh, ma'am, actually, I felt that I'm a reservoir. I didn't knew I had so many intelligent traits within me. When I was writing, I was like, "हाँ ये भी अच्छा ये मैं कर लेती हूँ. Okay, this can also I do." I
Yeah.
never looked upon, but we do not delve inside ourselves. We
And
just keep
this is
on
just the
hovering outside.
beginning. You've not gone to the core. Even in 7, what benefits they are giving it to you, when you will understand even more deeply, you will feel so encouraged.
Hmm. But these
Right?
were very empowering, very
Uh,
empowering.
Exactly. We are always self-sabotaging ourselves. We are always
Yes, absolutely.
ये नहीं किया, वो नहीं किया, मैंने ऐसी कौन सी गलती कर ली जो मेरी ये सिचुएशन है, हम उसके साथ इतना रिलेट करते हैं.
Hmm.
What made I wrong and I attracted this also is a negative question. For sometimes to correct yourself, it's okay. But overall, when you talk about your strengths and not the weaknesses, weaknesses are only to learn from and move on. And then fantastically, you've written it so clearly with so many details. It made me empowered that we are on the track wherein you can also learn from your own mistakes and move on. Wonderful. Very empowering. Thank you for sharing.
This
Yes, Praveen.
this reminds me that I am in a position to teach one medical subject in 5, 6 different ways.
Wonderful.
Shilpi Madam has said. So I can simplify, I can tell it in many ways, and people are very happy these days.
Wonderful. Wonderful. That
And
is what
because of
I'm
this,
saying.
yeah,
We are
because of this,
changing. Everything around us is changing.
and because of this, the organization I have joined, all
Yeah.
of them are thinking, all of them are thinking, "अरे, ये तो मिल गया."
Sorry. आपका
And
network.
the organization I have joined,
Yeah.
organization I have joined, they're the leadership and all the middle management to whom I'm teaching. They're thinking, ये आदमी कहाँ था? ये कहाँ से आ गया? Everyone is feeling very happy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And
It's
it
so
was a way of
satisfying.
life. It was a way of life for me. So I did not give much importance to this. I felt that I'm good. But when it is needed by someone, there you help, then people feel very excited.
Yeah. And here you worked on your strengths, and then you're coming up with your strengths for the people,
Yes.
and you're making their lives a big change.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And when the uh, miseries are bigger, then miracles are also bigger, as you said in the morning.
Of course.
So
Of
this
course.
happened with me.
Of
Thank you
course.
so much.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
so
much.
much, Praveen, for
And
creating all.
thank you so much, Shilpi ji. I will dwell more on this because of
Yes, yes. Wonderful.
Uh,
Awesome.
Hello, ma'am. Usha here. Can I ask one question, please?
Sorry?
I have a question. Can I ask?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, what is the difference between a miracle, gratitude, and journaling? So, I mean, I
Okay,
just want.
good question. The first thing, a miracle. Miracle is actually already happening in our life, but we are not aware of it. For example, we are breathing. Is anybody running this machine? Is anybody you can watch over who's doing all this and how is it happening?
No.
But we are not in awe of it. Like we are not thinking it's a miracle. We have taken it for granted. We have taken it for granted. So we don't know it's a miracle, number one. And gratitude for those miracles when you're grateful is called gratitude. Thank you for giving me oxygen free of cost, keeping me alive. And I'm able to have all my senses. I can see, I can feel, I can touch. These all are gratitude practices. When you look at the miracle and then you pay the gratitude, more miracles are bound to happen. And affirmations are to create more miracles in particular areas. So the practice we do in our journaling is entirely different than people who are not doing it with us. The practices in this, the English journal, and then now we've got Hindi journal. They are the one practices which make you master in following your miracles which are already happening, then paying its gratitude, and then creating affirmations so that you can create more miracles. That is the purpose of my life. But what happens? We understood that some people were still at level 1 and they were unable to go to level 2. So we created another level of 21 days, 21 habits. So we are sum total of our daily habits. For example, if somebody is not having a reading habit,
Then we have this also.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is 365 days miracle. So there are students who are having 360 miracles. They are counting more numbers because they are practicing more, they're learning more. And that's how they are becoming miracle creators. And everything what we do in a day in, day out is a kind of our habit formula. We are habitual of sleeping at particular time. We sleep in time. So we have created that habit. Now, there are some habits in us which are not working in favor with us. They are working against us. For example, yesterday Yogita was talking about consistency. She said that she doesn't have consistency. How does consistency comes? These all people who are doing journaling, they are supposed to be accountable to me and put their tasks they do every day in the. But when we are fighting alone, we lose the track and we are not working in sync to our potential. So if you want to create big miracles, we are doing the hand holding. We are coaching you for that. And we are rewiring your brain so that those limiting beliefs break down. That is what Rachna said that the anchors I give them every evening, they work miraculously with them every day. That's why you will see that people who are doing on their own and doing with me, there is a lot of difference. So we have predictable results. I've made my 1 year students to write what all they want to achieve in 365 days. And I'm responsible for them to achieve it. So next 2 months, February and March, we are only and only working with wealth. Our first session happened on Sunday. We teach 365 days students extra one class every Sunday. And their first day experience, you heard from them yesterday only. They had a new thought process for money. When the software changes, the reprogramming happens in the computer as it is, and that's computer in a mind. That's our mind is a computer. When there the shift happens, the change happens, there the miracles will be bigger and there'll be more results in your wealth area. So did you hear Dimpy listening that she's attracting money from
Yeah.
unknown sources? And this was our affirmation, though she's attracting even before that, that is last to last week, I rewired her brain. She was thinking that there is no source for her to earn from where the money will come. And the moment I lift her limiting belief, since then she's attracting money from unknown sources. And you're seeing her, she's sharing every day. You understand? So we made this affirmation on Sunday. Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. I'm grateful for the wealth that is constantly coming into my life. So these words are very, very powerful. So that's what my teachings are. And that's how we all are becoming miraculous. I hope I answered your question quite elaborated.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, you did.
So until you have that experience of what do we do, it looks you can do it. No, you cannot do it unless you handhold us.
Got you, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. With
you,
that,
ma'am.
let's come to our practice of doing daily divine blessings prayer. Okay, Rachna, no worries. Everyone, open your camera, sit straight, close your eyes, and let's begin the divine prayer. A daily prayer for divine blessings. Beloved Divine Father, Mother, let your divine light fill my mind with wisdom and discernment. Let your divine love fill my heart with sweetness, warmness, and compassion for all. Let your divine power fill me with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. Beloved Divine Mother, gaze upon me, your beloved child, with mercy, love, kindness, and abundance. For thou art all compassionate. Thank you for your protection and thank you for your love. Now remember one name. That name only comes with the troubles. That name gives you pain. That name gives you demotivation. That pain makes you miserable. Remember that name and imagine that person in front of you right now with the closed eyes. Bow down your head and say, Atma, Namaste. I, the soul, salute the divinity in you. We are all children of Supreme God. We all make mistakes. We are evolving. I forgive you and ask for your forgiveness at all levels. Go in peace. May you be blessed with good health, happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. Take a deep breath and say, Om
Oh,
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Rub this forgiveness energy in your hands. Rub it, rub it, rub it, and put this energy wherever you're feeling uncomfortable. Touch it and say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And slowly open your eyes. The secret of a sales manager. We are here. Analyze your beliefs. On me, it's page 79, but you have different page. So let's go to the secret of a sales manager. It's a very, very powerful paragraph. Listen to it very carefully. A friend of mine is a very successful sales manager. After he had carefully interviewed and then selected a new salesman, he would take the salesman to a Cadillac dealership and insist that he trade in his old car for a new Cadillac. The salesman would usually bark at the idea. He would be frightened of the cost of the car and the huge monthly payments involved. But the sales manager would insist that he buy the Cadillac as a condition of employment. What do you think? What happened afterwards? First, the salesman would drive the car home, and his wife would almost have a heart attack when she saw that he had bought a new Cadillac. But after she had settled down, he would take her for a ride around the neighborhood in the new car. The neighbors would see them driving in a new Cadillac as he waved on the way past. He would park his new Cadillac in front of his house or in his driveway. People would come over and admire it. Gradually, imperceptibly, at a subconscious level, his attitude towards himself and his earning potential would begin to change. Within a few days, he would begin to see himself as the kind of person who drove a new Cadillac. He would see himself as a being money earner in this field, one of the top performers in his industry. And time after time, almost without fail, the salespeople in this organization became sales superstars. Their sales performance jumped and they earned more than they had ever before. Soon, the payments on the new Cadillac were of no concern because their incomes were so much greater. तो क्या सीखा? Fake it to make it. Understood? So create the mental equivalent. Emmett Fox, the spiritual teacher, once said, your main job in life is to create the mental equivalent within yourself of what you want to realize and enjoy in your outer world. So what happens? What is Brian teaching us here? we only need to make mental equivalent. What is mental equivalent? एक दिमाग तो ये सोचता है कि पैसे तो है नहीं है, कैडिलैक कार कैसे आएगी? But the moment the mental equivalent he created, he started living in Cadillac. So that was a mental equivalent created, which is why he attracted everything. What I'm telling you, I heard from Neil Goddard was also the same. So अगर mental picture clear नहीं है, तो अट्रैक्ट करना मुश्किल है. मेंटल पिक्चर है, ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता, तो ऐसा नहीं हो रहा. द मोमेंट मेंटल पिक्चर चेंज होगा, ऐसा भी है और भी ऐसा होगा, तो थिंकिंग प्रोसेस चेंज हुआ नहीं हुआ. So we need to create those mental equivalents. Your focus must be on creating the beliefs within yourself that are consistent with the great success you want to be in your outer world. You achieve this by challenging your self-limiting beliefs, rejecting them, and then acting as if they did not exist. Again, fake it to make it. So you reinforce the development of new life-enhancing beliefs by increasing your knowledge and skills in your field to the point where you feel equal to any demand or challenge. You accelerate the development of new positive beliefs by setting bigger and more exciting goals in every area. Finally, you act continually as if you were already the person that you desire to be. Your aim is to reprogram your subconscious mind for success by creating the mental equivalent in everything you do or say. You understood? आपका काम सिर्फ इतना है कि आपने मेंटल इक्विवेलेंट क्रिएट करना है. Rest will follow by itself. What do we do in the evening sessions? We do the same every evening. And what are we doing in 21 days? We are changing our words. Our words are changing our thoughts. And we are creating that mental equivalent जिससे हमारे dreams पूरे हो रहे हैं. So you understand that? Yes, Dimpy?
Ma'am, I want to ask a question. Ma'am, so whatever we think, we act accordingly. So, ma'am, whatever we are thinking, it has an effect on our cells.
Of course.
Okay,
Self
ma'am.
होता ही होता है because of the repetition. क्योंकि हम नेगेटिव या पॉजिटिव रिपीटिशन पे बोलते हैं, रेपिटेशन पे. आप पहले नेगेटिव रेपिटेशन पे बोलते थे तो आपको नेगेटिव रिजल्ट्स आ रहे थे, तो आपके सेल्स क्या कर रहे थे? नेगेटिव में नेगेटिव रिजल्ट्स दे रहे थे. अब आपने उनको पॉजिटिव किया, तो अब वही सेल्स, वही माइंडसेट, वही पर्सन पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट्स क्रिएट कर रहे हैं.
So basically, ma'am, that means our thoughts are really mastering our cells also.
Yeah,
है ना?
only thoughts.
They are commanding.
Because we have 60,000 thoughts. We don't have 60,000 beliefs.
Yeah.
We have 60,000 thoughts in a day. So our thoughts are our beliefs
Yeah.
because we feel them. They are becoming powerful beliefs now. पहले वो limiting beliefs थे, अब वो empowering beliefs हो गए हैं, जिसकी वजह से shift हो रहे हैं. पूरा mindset
इसीलिए तो
Thank you, ma'am.
मैम आप हमेशा बोलते हैं कि जो भी चीज सोचो सही सोचो.
Exactly.
अपने थॉट से ही होता है.
Exactly.
जो हम सोचते हैं वैसा होता है फिर.
Yes. So next part of this book is behave consistent with your new self-image. So अगर आपके पास ये गोल कार्ड नहीं है, आप बताओ, अगर आपके पास ये गोल कार्ड नहीं है, आप कैसे रिपीट करोगे? कैसे रिपीट करोगे गोल कार्ड के बिना? जहां कहीं लिख दिया वहीं का वहीं पड़ा है, कब उसको खोलने जाओगे? यू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ इंपॉर्टेंट इज द गोल कार्ड? अब मैं उस पर जॉट डाउन कर ही जा रही हूँ. वेन एवर आई रीड माई एफर्मेशन आई रीड ऑल ऑफ देम. That's how the results are coming. So you develop new beliefs by taking actions consistent with those beliefs. So did you remember in the goal in this journal, we have not only given you to identify your belief, we have given you an affirmation and activity to do on that day. You know how it's powerful? Now you
Yes,
understand
ma'am.
how things are so sorted. कि ना मुझे कुछ करना है ना आपको कुछ करना है. आपको उसकी बिलीफ को ढूंढना है, उसकी एफर्मेशन को पढ़ना है, और वो रिवायर करेगा जब आप उसको रेपिटेशन में लगाओगे. You act as if you already believe that you have these capabilities and competences. You behave like a positive, optimistic, and cheerful person towards everyone. You act as if your success is already guaranteed. You act as if you have a secret guarantee of success and only you know about it. And it's a fact. Only few people know what is we have done in this journal. Who are only experiencing, who are only doing and using it, are understanding how deep it is to create new habits with the purpose, with the kind of lay down formula is 100% successful. You realize that you are developing, shaping, and controlling the evolution of your own character and personality by everything that you do and say every single day. So, did you see? While saying your new beliefs and your new thoughts, you're feeling so high, elevated, and that's transforming you. Since you become what you think about, you should only say and do what is consistent with your self ideal, the person you most aspire to be, and your long term future ideals. You should only think and talk about the qualities and behaviors that are moving you towards becoming the person you want to be and towards achieving the goals that you want to achieve. Make a decision. Make a decision this very day to challenge and reject any self limiting belief that you might have that could be holding you back. Look into yourself and question the areas of your life where you have doubts about your abilities to or talents. You might ask your friends and family member if they see any negative beliefs that you might have. Often they will be aware of self-limiting beliefs you have that you are not even aware of yourself. In every case, once you have identified these negative beliefs, ask yourself, what if the opposites were true? You understand? What if you had the ability to be extraordinarily successful in an area where you currently doubt yourself? What if you had been programmed from infancy with genius ability in a particular area? For example, what if you had within you right now the ability to earn and keep all the money you could ever want throughout your life? What if you had a golden touch with regard to money? Do you know why do I say anything I touch turns into gold? And you have seen it that every time it becomes true whenever I say that. Because I believe that every time in my life, whatever I've done to the extreme level of it. And that is my reference to remember I can do it. If you absolutely believe these ideas to be true, what would you do differently from what you're doing today? Keep your words and actions consistent. You will see people are not keeping their words. They are so doubtful. One point they want to say this, the other moment they don't believe in themselves and they say no to that. That's how they are struggling. Your beliefs are always manifested in your words and actions. Make sure that everything you say and do from now on is consistent with the belief that you want to have and the person that you want to become. In time, you will replace more and more of your self limiting beliefs with life enhancing beliefs. Over time, you will completely reprogram yourself for success. When this occurs, the transformation that takes place in your outer life will amaze you and all the people around you. That's how you're creating those miracles and sharing with me every day. And you're finding that people around you are also believing that you're changing. And that change in you is all that they are finding. And that's encouraging you to go ahead to the path. You think it's the right path, and wherever you're going, it'll take you to your dreamland. So analyze your beliefs. Act as if you were one of the most competent and highly respected people in your field. How would you think, act, and feel differently from today? Imagine that you have a golden touch with money. If you were an extremely competent money manager, how would you handle your finances? Identify the self limiting beliefs that could be holding you back. How would you act as if they were completely untrue? Select a belief that you would most like to have about yourself at a deep inner level. Pretend as if you already believe this to be true about yourself. Look into the most difficult situation you are dealing with right now. What valuable lessons does it contain that can help you to be better in the future? So, I told you when I was in a difficult situation, I anchored that to saying that now bigger the miracle is going to approach to me. So, what do I think? What do I believe? And what do I create? That's all for today. We are done with chapter 7, I think. Yeah, the tomorrow we'll read the chapter, start at the beginning. We have done with chapter 7. We'll be starting with chapter 8. Anybody has any question before we end?
Romi ma'am?
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I would like to ask, in the situation I am right now,
Mhm.
about that the court case. Yesterday, my husband sent me a letter saying that the advocate is asking me to put the case against the landlord, and I should go and stand in the court and do all these things. So I'm not comfortable of doing it because that energy, which is from the day beginning, is like it's giving me a clarity to not move in this situation.
I've told you already.
Yeah, you told me to uh, do these things as a clarity and say that what is best for both of us should move forward ahead to that particular situation.
Yeah, but at the same time, where you are indulging, you've not involved yourself into that.
Yeah. Hmm.
And then it involves money further.
Yes, true.
So that money, when everything will be in your name, then you will be investing.
Hmm.
So if you're ready for that, I told you, there is
Yeah.
always a decision.
Hmm.
That decision needs a price to pay.
Yeah.
Get
Hmm.
ready for the price and do what is guided to you.
Fine, ma'am. Done. Okay.
My verdict, don't change
Mm-hmm.
because I listen to the guidance
Mm-hmm.
and I surrendered and I don't take the responsibility. If it is guided to
Mm-hmm.
me to go that way, I just need to work that way. That's it.
Okay, ma'am. Fine.
God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Reno, for asking this question. We are always guided if we are aware, if we are listening to our inner voices. We need to be good at listening to our inner voices. We are always guided. We all are intuitive. It's not just with me, it's with everyone. Only I have learned how to listen to my intuitions. So we are always guided. So try calming your energy. When your energy is scattered and it's not in a focus, it's not in a sync with your feelings, we make mistakes. But we are all intuitively guided every breath. We need to listen to that. Yes, Niti,
Ma'am, wanted to share a miracle.
please go ahead. Thank you.
Since since I have been back from Kashmir, I was not able to join the class as I was having a busy schedule in the evening. Patient usually come at from 4 to 7, but since as I was not there in the clinic, so patient visited a bit late. So I was not able to join at 7:30, and I was really trying that I'll join the class in the evening because it's give too much positivity and calms my mind.
Wonderful.
Yesterday, what happened? The patient came early and she said, "Ki I have to go somewhere," and I came early and I'll come early only. The patient which comes at 7:30.
Okay,
So by luck, today I was able to, thanks to divine power, I was able to join class at 7:30 yesterday.
look at that. Where there is a will, there is a way.
There is a way. Thank you so much, ma'am.
People keep saying this only. I don't get time at that time. I can't attend. They're so adamant to say that they're not ready to understand that what we are speaking, it's going to be true. And you only had a will to do that. And God says, your wish is my command. And you could attend the session.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And the best part is your daughter. She
Uh,
participates more than you.
yeah, actually, I'm driving at that time sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I asked her to join the class, and she's like, "आपको देख के तो she just blooms."
Yeah.
आपका स्माइली फेस देख के she says कि मम्मा मेरे को ना मैम मेरे जैसी लगती हैं.
Wonderful. She's a smiling soul.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Nice to hear. Yes, Seema, what's your question if you're coming for the first time? Thank you for sharing, Niti. It makes a lot of sense, and I thank you for saying your words.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks to you.
Yes. What's your question?
नमस्ते मैम।
Yes, namaste.
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा आपका सेशन ज्वाइन करके एंड वेरी वेरी कंफर्टेबल आई वुड लाइक टू से। इतना इजी लग रहा है, ऐसा लग ही नहीं रहा कि आपको हम पहली बार मिल रहे हैं, पहली बार सुन रहे हैं।
Thank
आई कीप ऑन राइटिंग, आई आई एम थिंकिंग कि आई हैव मिस्ड अ लॉट, बट फॉर श्योर अब मैं आपको रोज ज्वाइन करूंगी। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for being a soul who's looking for some solutions and it's giving you peace and you're relishing it. Good to hear. All right, with that, we come to an end of today's session. In the evening, we have two sessions, one for 7:30 for our journal 369. That is what people are talking about, rewiring. That is what Dr. Neeti has just spoken about, that she doesn't want to miss 7:30 session. And the other one is at 9 p.m. We are talking about these 21 days, 21 habits. So people are changing habits and bringing miracles in wealth and every area. Good to see you, Pooja, today.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Very fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, good.
I'm not aware of your progress. I'm not aware what you're doing.
Ma'am, there is some things going on which I let you know over personal.
No issues.
So won't be able to. कुछ phone भी issue है. So I bought a gift on my birthday, which was on 13th January. So my daughter gave me iPhone 16.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
So happy.
yeah, very much.
Fantastic. Keep going. You're right on track. Are you working daily?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm.
Thank you so much. And imagine if you're working daily and you rewire your brain, you don't know what you can create.
Yeah, actually, I mean, the manifestations goals are still, I mean, in the process. But yes, the path has been open. Like, I am trying to join one group since 2 years, but due to the commitment that we have to reach there at 7:30 in the morning, I won't be able to, process the things. But abhi in January, I got that group joined, and I mean it's good to go. Very much professional people over there.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So I attended all the meetings. I am attending, still attending all the trainings. I leave my home at 7 o'clock and reach there by 7:30. We have sessions till 11:30. Then we have breakfast together. And I mean, it's very good.
That's once a month.
No, every week.
Once a week. Sorry.
Yeah,
मैं month
once
बोल
a
रही हूँ.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, but still you can do a lot because what happens that we have hold one path, we have committed ourselves to one thing, and
Yeah.
we've completed it consistently, and we've not done it, and now we've taken another path. So these jumpings make us uh, make us struggle at times.
Mhm.
Maybe you, it might go with me, doesn't go. That is why my experience is that because I touch to the highest level of whatever I do. I,
Yeah.
yeah,
You are experienced, ma'am, but I am still giving these things a try because I have started last year only. So I have been analyzing things like just to give it a try for once, and let's see what
but
best
yeah,
can.
listen to me carefully.
Yeah.
Whatever anybody is doing, manifestation is needed by everyone.
I'll tell you too. Yesterday we had a training, new member orientation program with the ED, and he, says same things which you are saying. That what comes around, what goes around comes around.
Because basics are the same.
Yeah, and I mean he's also a believer. So I had a word with him that I've been, practicing, and I got one known person of yours in my group, Vani Babar.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, she actually I had alarm set in my phone, so it got ranked over there, and she says आप law of attraction करते हो मैंने कहा हाँ कहते किससे करते हो मैंने कहा रोमी जी से कहते मॉडल टाउन रहते हैं मैंने कहा हाँ कहते मैं तुमको बहुत अच्छी तरह जानती हूँ.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is a singer over there, and she is very good, very nice.
Yeah, very
It's a
nice.
small world. I mean,
मॉल टाउन में तो कोई ही होगा जो मुझे नहीं जानता because that was my domain. I worked a lot in that area.
okay, which small town you are there?
I was in third.
Okay. My Bua is in second. I mean, the kids are there. Bua is
Yeah,
no more, so they are staying there in small town too.
wonderful, wonderful. So most of the people know me because of my food. Most of the people know me because of my clothing because I had a showroom in Rajouri Garden. So
Okay.
I started my life from Model Town itself.
So you still have showroom there in the Jori Garden?
No, no, no. I cut down everything and now I'm only
Okay,
doing law of
okay,
attraction. Yeah.
okay,
My
okay.
son didn't want to do that. And then I
Mm-hmm.
started with my brand called Nutrition and Wellness, wherein I had doctors and dietitians working with us.
Okay.
I had three branches of that, but then I
Mm-hmm.
got retirement from there also when my parents were very sick.
Okay.
And now I'm totally 100% focusing on what I'm doing now.
No, no, but you are doing so good now. You are giving positivity to each and every person.
Yes, that definitely. So manifestation is easiest when we are following a simple path. उसके लिए बहुत कुछ
I'll surely join the evening sessions also, which I've been missing since so long. So
yeah,
I'll definitely try to join it from today onwards.
wonderful. And we have launched our two new journals for February and March. We are working on wealth big time.
Okay.
And our Sunday sessions are very beautiful, 7:30 a.m. on I'm teaching all on wealth.
So it is something different. Should we connect over personal?
Not personal, it's all on the group only.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. So it is again with some duration part like 21 days वाला चल रहा है जैसे वैसा कुछ.
No, 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 no. It's the same you are doing, but I'm making you to practice with 1 year student only about wealth.
Okay.
So I've created wealth journals. You'll be taking wealth journals now.
So it's there. You have sent it in the group, right?
I will send it again.
Okay, no problem. So we'll have to get that print
Yeah,
for the next part.
2 months. Yeah.
And we have to change the affirmations also in that.
Definitely, there's a lot of change in the journals.
No problem.
It's
You
not
can
just
send, yeah, you can send and we'll give it to the printer so that he can print. So for Feb and March, it's going to be the same, right?
yeah,
So we'll have to print 2 journals this time.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Two
No
different
problem.
volumes, volume 1 and volume 2.
So you'll be sending both together, no?
I'll send both together also, not an issue. Yeah. All right.
All right. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So much, Pooja. With that come to an end. People who are really looking for money, there's an opportunity to join for 365 days because money is something which can really handle everything, most of the things in life. Not everything, most of the things. And if you're looking for that solution, February is the day when we are starting with Just Wealth for 2 months, rigorous exercises of wealth. All right. With that, we come to an end and see you tomorrow. But today we'll see all those people who are into the evening programs. Love you all. God bless you. Take care.